episode 73 of the All the Books Show, the official podcast of the David A. Howe Public Library. I'm Eric Mickles, and with me is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band, the movie's biggest fan, Nick Gunning.
Incorrect. I mean,
right, the movie with the Bee Gees.
Yeah, the Bee Gees.
Biggest fan.
And Peter Frampton. What a weird little guy he is.
Peter Frampton?
Yeah. I guess I'd never seen him like in action before.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy. Anyway, we watched Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band starring the Bee Gees.
And Peter Frampton.
Yeah. And sort of Steve Martin a little bit.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, and it was nonsense. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that's true.
I was both better and worse than I expected it to be.
Nice.
Yeah. It was like so bizarre that it was like oddly watchable.
Yeah.
But it was hardly a movie. It was like, you know, in a montage where they're like, we got to go and do this thing, and then there's like music playing over it. There's a montage. It was like that, but for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And with George Burns.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm better for watching it.
Okay.
Boy, so that's what we've been up to. That's what we do.
it.
That's what we do in our free
All right,
time.
see you later.
We just sit around. Thanks for tuning in.
But on this podcast, we talk about books,
yeah.
authors, and literary events.
Yeah, BG adaptations of famous albums.
You think that was their last big...
Yeah, it was the
Hollywood
first
stardom?
of... Yeah, they were going to do the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds next, but it just... The funding fell through.
All the concept albums. We can do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, they'd be around today still doing... whatever the Green Day's album is. The American Idiot. Is that the album?
They're doing songs about Jane.
Yeah.
Based on
Is that...
It's Maroon 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a concept album?
No, it's not really, but
Oh.
at this point, they just
Sure,
they don't
yeah.
care anymore. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Woo. So, we're going to be talking about...
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Bee Gees would sing.
That just sounded like Adam Levine. That was so much. Maybe it was a bad choice because the Bee Gees already sing that high. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to talk page-to-screen adaptations once
That's
we get
true.
to it.
We did this last year.
Not yet.
We
but-
did this last year in February.
Yeah.
Because I looked to see. I'm like, oh, I remember feeling kind of down
Yeah.
during that when you kept like trying to cheer me up.
You were down. You're Downy Clowny.
Yeah. But I looked it up. The episode we did a year ago today was our first All the Book Show Nights episode.
We haven't done a Nights episode.
So-
Nights episode, folks, are when we have to record somewhere outside of the library, usually in the evening.
Yeah.
Twice at Eric's, once at my house, and they're always weird episodes.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's because right before we record, we watch Adam Sandler's The Ridiculous Six on Netflix, and we just feel
you know
like
what?
idiots.
I'm going to make a bold statement and say that was worse than Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah,
with the
it
Bee
was.
Gees.
That wasn't
all right,
watchable.
Good. All right, yeah. You're right.
That was bad.
No, it wasn't watchable.
I watched
at all.
the first Underworld movie because my wife likes them, and she's excited for the new one, and it's as bad as I never saw it, but I remember seeing like 5 minutes of it on TV, and just from that 5 minutes of like werewolves attacking a vampire, me thinking like this looks boring considering like the source material in every way.
Right.
But it was that 5 minutes stretched out for 2 hours.
Well, I also watched Dean Cain in Fire Trap that I checked out from the STLS system.
Yeah.
It was also better than I expected it to be, I've got to say.
Yeah,
He was trapped in a
Your
burning
mic looks
building.
a little. It's like it's directing itself away from you. Do you have bad breath right now?
Yeah, I do.
That's probably it. What you have for lunch? Pizza.
Yeah, I was down at Pizza King. I had a turkey sub. I don't think I had bad breath,
All right.
but
Yeah.
who's to say?
Yeah. Maybe the mic is a vegetarian. It's repulsed by the fact that you were eating anything.
You're right. That could be.
All
Well,
right.
let's get
what
to
are
our
we talking
bookmarks.
about? Did we already say?
Yeah, we said page to screen.
Because I said the last year.
Yeah, you did.
I'm on it now. Let's do
Good.
this.
Let's get to our bookmarks. Let's talk about what we've been reading. What have you been up to? Now that you don't have the Bruce Springsteen book weighing you down like an anchor around your neck.
Yeah. That's a Bruce Springsteen lyric, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Weighing me down like an anchor. I'm in a book rut, man. I don't know what's going on.
Book rut.
Yeah.
My gosh. Well, I'm here for you. How can I help?
Thanks. You're kind of my Frasier Crane.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't help. I've been watching a lot of Frasier. So that's
okay.
been taking up a lot of my reading time.
Yeah.
So I'm on
I read
season
Kelsey
5.
Grammer's autobiography
When?
a long time. I don't know, a couple years ago.
Was it good?
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
I heard Kevin Smith talk about reading that and how I called him Frasier. And Kelsey Grammer considers his acting to be Christ-like in its healing power.
He's so yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird book. A weird book. All right, so you're in a drought.
I just don't have anything I want to read. I started that Rokugan book. I'm not going to try to explain the Legend of the Five Rings anymore. It is the Phoenix, right? They're the magical clan.
Yeah.
And, I mean, so the dragon.
Yeah.
They're more mysterious than
But
that.
that's not doing it for you.
No, I mean it's fine. It's just not like I'm not like I can't put this down. I look at my bookshelves and here at the library. Nothing that excites me.
nothing.
You know what it is? I'm not going to say why, but I'm a little discouraged by science fiction right now. I feel like those hopeful futures are unattainable.
It's because of the state of the world.
Maybe, sure.
Okay.
And so, like,
So
maybe...
you can't read sci-fi.
So, I guess I just feel
It's
discouraged
weird. That's a weird...
Well, I used to read it thinking, like, this is going to be us someday. Now I'm just picking up fantasy.
Huh.
So...
Yeah. Well,
actually, it turned out I haven't read fantasy in, like, a year.
Ugh.
So...
Yeah.
You don't like fantasy.
I don't. Sometimes I try.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Maybe I should try to read some, like, quick, fun reads.
Yeah.
Like Michael Crichton. Maybe I should read Micro. That would do it.
Yes, you should read Micro. It's really good. You know, I have a list of like the different series and authors that I like, and I just sort of scratch them off. So when I get in your place, I think like, what's the next thing on that list? And I go to it.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of comics to read too.
Yeah.
But I was supposed to read those over break, and I failed.
Micro was one of the, for our listeners, I know you know, Micro was one of the posthumous releases by Michael Crichton. It was finished by another author. I believe it's the only one that has a co-author, because Pirate's Latitude was totally finished.
Yeah. Poor Pirate's Latitude.
In like 1975, buried.
Yep.
Please don't ever publish this, even if I'm dead.
Yeah.
Love Michael Crichton. And then Dragon Teeth next year, which...
Yeah.
Dragon Teeth, I'm suspicious about Dragon Teeth. Where was this?
I don't know, but it's about dinosaur wars.
No, I know.
Not wars being fought by
paleontologists.
dinosaurs, but people fighting over dinosaur bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Micro was finished by Douglas Preston, was it?
Yes, that's right.
And it feels very... there's never a time where you're like, well, that's not Michael Crichton anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels... what's
Preston's
the word?
a
The same
techno
throughout.
thriller, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not sure.
No, I wouldn't quite go techno, but
Okay.
yeah.
Would you
He's
go?
a good fit for it.
Would you go electronica?
Sure. Anyway, you should check out Micro.
All right.
That's my recommendation for you.
Okay.
I'm your librarian, so...
Well, I'm your librarian.
No, because I'm the adult services librarian, and you're just teens.
Oh, that's true.
And
Are
children.
you looking for any young adult reads?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Darn it. All right. Well, I got to finish that Rokugan book.
All right. Yep.
And yeah, maybe I should pick up Airframe. Though I think I have to fly in a plane
Airframe.
a couple of months from now. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Airframe is the one like Michael Crichton book I've been too afraid to pick up. I'll read one about actual like real diseases that I could get today by drinking water from anywhere before I read Airframe. Which is about the...
You've never read all the old school John Lang, Jeffrey Hudson stuff.
That's true. Aren't those like medical thrillers?
No. Scratch One is like a spy thriller. Yeah. Okay. These are early Michael Crichtons written under pseudonyms. Yeah. But you can get them all now like on... you have a Kindle, right? So
I do
they
have
them
Kindle.
all.
Yeah.
They have them all super cheap for that.
All right.
Scratch One's decent.
Yeah.
But it's very different from Crichton.
Yeah, I wanted to read Star Wars Catalyst.
Yeah.
But it's on hold for people.
What are you going to do?
So because I wanted to read the novelization of Rogue One.
Which we have, folks. We have right here on our shelves.
So if you're interested from all this Crichton talk, go back to episode 2.
Yeah.
Spotlight on Michael Crichton, where we talk all about Michael Crichton. That was our first author spotlight.
Yeah, I wonder if that's good. Do you think that episode's good?
I haven't gone back.
Okay.
You shouldn't go back.
No.
I remember having a good time.
As Jack Reacher taught us,
never go back. It's true, yeah.
Well, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean...
No comics?
No,
You're reading some comics.
I know. I got a whole pile.
Okay.
It's just been also so cold. I've just been under a blanket like all weekend. And so like even just having my hands out from the blanket to hold a book is too cold.
Wow.
It would be too cold. I need fingerless gloves.
Yeah,
as my wife suggested, because it was also too cold to like play guitar. I had to go outside many times this weekend because my dog, my beagle, my 10-year-old beagle, who has nothing left to live for, I guess, ate a whole bunch of chocolate. So I spent a lot of time outside waiting for him to expel that chocolate. It's milk chocolate, but he just ate so much.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely threw up a bunch and had to take care of it otherwise. Fun. So, yeah, I was worried it was...
graphics.
I was worried it was my other dog, but no, my other dog was fine.
Scooty's fine.
Yeah, he's like, why would I want chocolate? That stuff will kill me.
It is very cold. I walked...
It was like 10 degrees.
Walking to Pizza King back, I was freezing.
It was 10 degrees all weekend.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Ridiculous.
My house has been freezing.
Yeah.
So...
Huh.
Okay.
So here's some things I finished.
That was our elderly talk.
I did finish a couple of graphic novels. One great, one terrible.
Ooh.
So I'll start with terrible. And
Okay.
This is gonna shock you because I know you're a big fan of the series. But Green Hornet, Blood Ties. Okay, so we have the 6-volume series in our collection that starts with the 2-part that's based on.
I don't
Kevin
know if I
Smith
should share
screenplay.
this. with our listeners. But every time we try to find out in our system if a comic book that maybe I bought,
blessing. Go for it.
That if I buy a graphic novel and we look up the numbers of how many times it's been checked out,
Yeah.
Nick always compares my numbers to Green Hornet.
Green Hornet numbers. Yeah.
Like, it's very frustrating because it's a ridiculous thing. The Green Hornet series does not check out a lot.
It does fine. It does
this is
fine.
Yes.
Anyway.
It's just when you pick up a Darth Vader book, you're like, oh, not much more than Green Hornet. It's like, what are you...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Those are Green Hornet number, baby.
Yeah. That is the kind of thing I say. This was a prequel to the 6-part series, which we do not have in our collection.
We don't have the prequel.
We don't have the prequel. And it wasn't good. Like, it hardly had the Green Hornet and Kato in it at all. Right. So I'm just, like, watching drug lords hang around. So, not good. What was good...
Why won't you read the Green Hornet Batman 66?
I'm just not feeling it.
I don't get it.
I guess I just don't see... Batman 66, a comic series based on the Adam West series from 1966.
Which you like.
I do, but like I wouldn't sit down and watch it today. I just don't see the humor translating to like an extended graphic novel.
Okay.
So that's why I've never picked up that series. And then to just randomly pick up Green Hornet and Batman 66 just doesn't... I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, why...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just don't understand. It's Batman.
I know.
It's Green Hornet.
Yeah.
Which by no rights we should have 6 of in our library.
Hey, the people demand it.
It's like I'm in Crazyville.
The graphic that I read that is good, Archie Volume 2.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be another Green Hornet.
By Mark Waid. This was very good. I loved that first volume, which is in our YA graphic novel collection. If you haven't read it, you should.
Yeah. You got that as a birthday present, the second one?
Yeah, I got the second one as a birthday present. But we have the first one over there, and it's just so good. Yeah. It's just so good. The second one keeps the streak alive. Very good series. I'm excited about Volume 3.
That's good, because you were super hesitant when we got our first volume.
Well, because
you looked through it and you're like, I don't know.
I picked it up, and he's like narrating, which like he never, there's not a thing in
It's
Archie
like Ultimate
Comics.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, gross. I don't want that. But I finally did read it, and I loved it. But they're coming out. We have Jughead Volume 1. Yeah. Josie and the Pussycats Volume 1 and Betty and Veronica Number 1
I was wondering
coming out
when...
this year.
Nice.
But not for a while, like May and June.
Yeah, I know they had their issues out.
Volume 2 of Archie had the first issue of Betty and Veronica.
Nice.
And it was not very good. It was super like word heavy. So I wasn't a huge fan of the Betty and Veronica series. But I would recommend Mark Waid's Archie, Volumes 1 and 2. I read a few more just books.
Your mic was off there for a quick second while I was moving it. Sorry, man.
Okay, great.
So go ahead and finish
That's
what
right.
you just said about Betty and Veronica not being good.
No, it was wordy. It was
wordy.
It was text
Right.
heavy.
I was going
It
to
wasn't
say
fun.
you don't like words because you have problem reading them, especially the bigger words.
Well, so you just wanted me to repeat that.
But then
so
you said Archie Volume 2 was good.
Get that lame joke in here. I feel like you give me the bad mic. I feel like that's what's
Do you want my mic stand?
This is a nightmare.
Okay,
no,
you keep talking.
No, I'm
I'll
fine.
move this
I'm
mic.
totally fine. No, how can I keep talking if you take my mic? Quit it. All right. Lawrence Block's Matthew Scudder series.
But now it's just pointing up like it's like...
I read Book 2, Time to Murder and Create.
Okay.
Starring Matthew Scudder, which the Walk Among the Tombstones, Liam Neeson movies, a Matthew Scudder thing. So
Here, you want to
may have
trade
heard of
mics?
it from that. No, I don't.
Okay.
So that was okay. The first one I loved. The first one called Sins of the Father. Great introduction to the character. Really thrilling. The characters are very compelling. This one...
Have you read Walk Among the Tombstones?
No, I haven't. It's later in the
That's
series.
the movie.
It's like book 9 or something. So
okay.
I haven't gotten there. This second one, the plot is basically someone is being blackmailed. No, he's a blackmailer, and he gives his like packet to Matt Scudder, and it's like, if something happens to me, you got to figure out what's going on. So it's like he doesn't really have a client because the client is dead, and he's just trying to, like, we don't have enough information, and it just, I don't know. It was a quick read, and I liked the style of it, but the plot and the story just didn't really hold up, especially compared to book 1, Sins of the Father. The second book I read, which has been a thorn in my side for much too long, The Nightingale. By Kristen Hanna. Yeah. So I'd been sort of slowly plugging through it, just listening to the audiobook. I was a good reader and everything, so the audiobook was working well. I finally last night was like, I want to finish this thing, you know. So I sat down and I read it. And we'll get into it in the book club, which is January 17th. So anybody's welcome to join us, 3:30 January 17th, here in my office. But the long and the short of it is, I felt like it was a little melodramatic. Ooh. I mean, it's World War II. It's a couple of sisters fighting the Nazis, you know. But it's just it just felt like sometimes there was these big coincidences, that there were these big like moments, yeah. And then some things it's like, well, that's just gratuitous and too sad. Like that's a step too far. So it seemed like while the story was good, I thought the writing was a little weak. Some of it was a little awkward. Like she described someone as wiry as an apostrophe, which I thought was just the weirdest thing to describe someone as, right?
I'm looking for the apostrophe.
I mean, you're
on my
wiry, but
right
you
now.
look nothing like an apostrophe.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm an exclamation point.
You are.
Thank you, man.
You are.
Yeah.
So I guess the bottom line is I like the story, but I thought it was
I've always thought of you as kind of like
plot.
an ampersand.
There's a framing device where it comes back. It's set in 1995,
right?
And we have like maybe 3 or 4 little sections of that, and it is so unnecessary. Yeah. It adds nothing, and it's just another little place where it's like, oh, but look at this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. I think it went for cheap thrills instead of like trying to be really deep. So, I wanted to know how it ended. I was like invested in it. So I'll give it that. I see why so many people liked it.
You had to order so many more copies of that for your book club.
Yeah.
Because they all checked out.
Yeah, they did.
Last week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were pulling more copies in because they're just all checked out. So
that and the
hugely popular book.
Mary Higgins Clark book.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
I've Got You Under My Skin.
Yeah, we had to order
First
multiple
of the Under Suspicion
copies
novels. Yeah.
For those. So.
Yeah, it's usually the way it goes that we have a lot of checkouts, and people don't always come for the book club. Usually don't come for the book club. We have like a nice core group. Always looking to expand. So
yeah.
If you ever want to come to our book club, they're very laid back. They're very fun. I think so anyway.
Fun?
I think they're fun.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just joshing you, man.
Yeah, they like it when you show up.
That's true. I'm kind of like the.
You're like the Chachi, Like if this was Happy Days,
yeah,
I'm the Fonz, obviously, but like you're the Chachi. You're the younger one. You come in, you got the energy. You love Joni.
I sure do.
She loves you.
Yeah.
So,
but
maybe you're gonna sing for a while, and you're gonna like, go off and do your own thing.
On Happy Days or Chachi on Joni Loves Chachi? Because that's not so great.
No, I think at this point you're just Chachi on Happy Days. Yeah. If you play your cards right, you got Charles in Charge in your future.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. So anyway, The Nightingale.
Yeah.
It's a relatively quick read, and
is it?
And it's got enough good, but it's more of a beach read than like a really let's
yeah, nothing like reading about the Holocaust on the beach.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like this writer is not really known for this kind of thing, and so I think it's all very surface. It's like the Nazis are bad. Yeah. Being an occupied France is bad. Mm-hmm. It never. I don't know. It just never like digs deep enough so that you really like are in it. It's it would have been better, I think, with like another setting where you're just like following these characters, because it needed more.
Okay.
Anyway,
well, I'm going to Disney World. You got any World War II books you think I should read while I'm on that
all
trip?
The Light We Cannot See.
Oh my God.
Sit down and read that.
Yeah, it's a Disney read.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, so that's what we've been reading. Let's talk about what we have the chance to read
in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll start.
Oh, yeah.
These are the books that are coming out January 10th.
That's a great intro.
Yeah,
These are the books.
Yeah, of your life.
A little Shatner-y almost.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a great show. Like, these are the books of your life.
These are the books.
Or like a good episode where somebody, instead of seeing all the things they did, they just see the books they've read, and then they realize they didn't do anything.
Do you remember how Gumby could just jump into a book?
Yeah.
Just hang out.
Actually, I just ordered a young adult book called The Book Jumper. Doesn't star Gumby. Just about a girl.
Well, that's a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Doesn't star Gumby.
Maybe she jumps into a Gumby book, and then it's like Inception. She just keeps jumping into books with Gumby.
Yeah. You don't remember how terrifying Gumby is. It's mind-bending.
I remember a lot of like red lights.
Intense. Yeah.
Like red lighting. Yeah. Almost like Gumby had somehow gone into like Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
So
it's probably true.
Yeah.
He probably did that. Anyway, in non-Gumby news, we have, what book was this?
I didn't say any books yet.
Hit it.
Oh, I said The Book Jumper, but that's not out yet.
Oh.
All right, these are right. The books that are coming out January 10th, 2017.
The Book Jumper.
Get them at your local library. Actually, I was looking at the books you just got from last week.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of them we had talked about. So, but it was also a dry spell last week.
Yeah.
This week, I had to trim this like it took me 5 minutes to trim this down.
Wow.
Because everybody is coming out with books this week.
Yeah, well, we all have our budgets replenished because it's January.
Woo! Let's see. We got the only nonfiction book I've added to this list because I know you're a big fan of him. 3 Days in January, Dwight Eisenhower's Final Mission by Brett Beyer.
I like Ike.
I know. Just as January 1961, he has 3 days to secure the nation's future before his young successor, John F. Kennedy, takes power.
Mm-hmm. 1961.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd I say?
I thought you said 51. Maybe you didn't.
That's crazy. Eisenhower wasn't president in the 50s.
I know that. Well, I mean, he was.
A little bit.
Just
not in 51.
Not in 51.
Yeah. All right. So what I did is I tried to limit it to fiction that either looked cool, had one of those ridiculous, like, if you like this, you'll love this tags, or it has to be a something book.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll start with The Ripper's Shadow, a Victorian mystery by Laura John Rowland. But you don't like Jack the Ripper anything.
I mean, I don't particularly like Jack the Ripper or anything.
Yeah. So, like...
But you do.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well,
it's a weird thing
it's
to
unsolved.
Like.
You can just...
He is unsolved. You're right.
It's just one of those, like... It's ridiculous. You can do anything with it. You want to make it supernatural? Do it. Yeah. You want to make it gritty? Go ahead. Yeah. You want to make it that Loving the Ripper book we have in our young adult section?
Loving the Ripper?
Yeah, not stalking the Ripper. But she's in love with Jack the Ripper. That makes a lot more
sense. That makes way more sense.
The Dry. You know what? This is by Jane Harper. I think the only reason I kept The Dry is because I wanted you to hear how dry this book is.
Okay. Oh, no. No.
Yeah.
It's an old recurring bit.
Yeah, that's how dry my mouth is right now.
I know it is. Yeah, it's really dry.
So, I don't know. Small Time hides big secrets in The Dry. An atmospheric page-turner debut mystery by award-winning author Jane Harper. Hold on. If this is a debut, how is she an award-winning author?
Maybe she won awards for that
book. Reporter, get your act together.
Yeah, seriously.
The Midnight Cool by Liddy Peel. You know what? I'm starting not to believe my reasonings for putting these books on this list.
I'm already.
This is something I wanted to ask you. She's an author who has won from the Writing Award. Writing, WHITING. I wanted to know if you knew what that award was.
The Whiting Award?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, that's the reason I picked this book.
Because she won the Whiting Award.
Yeah, but I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Karen White, The Guest of South Battery. It's a Trad Street book.
Okay.
This is the street Trad lives on.
Okay.
Trad's that big hunk who...
Since 1985, to answer your question, the Foundation has supported creative writing through the Whiting Awards, which are given annually to 10 emerging writers in fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and drama. So it's specifically for emerging
there we go.
authors.
All right. Yep. Karen White. When are you going to read some Karen White?
Anytime.
Anytime now.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Perilous Undertaking, a Veronica Speedwell mystery. Do I know who...
I like all that.
Veronica Speedwell is?
I don't.
Well, it's by Denna Rayborn.
Okay.
The color is pink and purple and fun.
Oh.
At Rope's End, a Dr. James Faraday mystery by Edward Kay. Anything?
No.
Tell me when you recognize any of these something books.
They're
all Dead and Breakfast, a Merry Ghost Inn mystery.
I love it. Like Bed and Breakfast.
Yeah, Dead and Breakfast, a Merry Ghost Inn mystery by Kate Kingsbury. Oh, wait.
That follows up the... oh, darn, I screwed it up. Bed and Death Fast. That's book one.
That's bad.
Bed. That's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Bed and... You try it. Bed and Death Fast.
Bed and Death Fast?
You did it. And this one's called...
Dead and Breakfast.
Dead and Breakfast.
All right, Kate Kingsbury has Nick's number. There's a dog on this cover.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No,
is he dead fast?
Hey, this isn't one of those. This is Doc Tarot.
Okay.
Collected Stories. Do you know E.L. Doc Tarot?
I know.
Written?
I mean,
Ragtime,
I don't know
The
what.
March,
Oh,
Book of
yeah,
Daniel,
okay. Yeah.
Billy Bathgate.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a collected stories
Okay.
collection of stories.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I was thinking this was the Jurassic Park, like he had the same last name as him, the Jurassic World director.
Oh.
But that's Trevorrow.
Yeah.
How come you don't make fun of Doc Taro, but you make fun of Trevorrow?
Do I make fun of Trevorrow?
Yeah, you're always like, Trevorrow's a stupid name.
I don't think I've ever
said that. You're just covering your tracks now that Trevorrow's
I'm way more clever than it's a stupid name.
False Friend.
Hey.
Andrew Grant.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is the second installment in the extraordinary Cooper Devereaux mystery thriller series. Anything?
Sometimes it's like you're foreign and you're pronouncing these phonetically.
Well, Devereaux, because it's Devereaux.
Yeah, Devereaux. Yeah.
But I said Devereaux.
Yeah.
I made sure every
you
syllable.
Did. You hit everyone.
Yeah, okay.
What's that called? What's this called?
Cooper Devereaux mystery. This is called False Friend by Andrew Grant.
Hey. Oh, the title. Sorry.
Her Every Fear.
Oh.
Oh, here's because so this is one. They say the author is the author of the widely popular "The Kind Worth Killing."
Oh, sure.
Of course, since it's so widely popular,
it's widely
you know
popular,
this
yes.
by Peter Swanson.
Yes.
Well, they say it's as tantalizing as the cinema classic Rear Window.
Oh my!
So this man has a Hitchcockian level of thriller in him. So there you go, boy. I wish we could write like, oh, this is ridiculous. This doesn't have anything to do with this stuff. But listen to this: Huck Out West by Robert Coover.
Look out!
Our leading postmodern novelist. Obviously, since we know his name, Robert Coover.
We do.
He turns his iconoclastic eye to the great American classic in this sequel to the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Mm-hmm. So I guess that makes this the trilogy of Huckleberry Finn because he was in the Adventures of Tom and Huck first.
Yeah. Wow.
What do you think of that? Just
finally got
this guy deciding he's going to write a sequel to Huckleberry Finn.
I mean, that rarely works. I read the Peter Pan and Scarlet. Have you ever read Peter Pan and Scarlet?
No.
It's like the official sequel by the J.M. Barrie estate to Peter Pan. It is terrible.
I never read Scarlet either, the sequel to Gone with the Wind.
No, I never read that.
I did read, but this is the thing. He's not Mark Twain.
No. And
everybody who somehow can get past how boring and dumb the Huckleberry Finn is.
Whoa.
They say that that's like the beginning and end of American fiction.
Yeah.
So this guy's like, oh, it doesn't end just quite yet.
Yeah.
There's actually more to the story.
He sounds like a lovable donkey puppet.
Hold on. The end of Mark... right. So I guess this also has Tom Sawyer in it. Boy.
Nice. So this is like basically Mark Twain fanfic.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, boy, that's very boring. Anyway, that's crazy to me. That's crazy that somebody thinks themselves so great of a writer they can write a sequel to Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
Why don't you rewrite Huckleberry Finn so it doesn't suck?
Boy. Wow.
Yeah.
Address letters to Eric Mickles, 155 North Main Street.
Sure. Ring of Fire, a Pike Logan thriller by Brad Taylor. Oh, Brad Taylor's a name.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make fun of him.
Okay. So. Oh, wow. So he just has to have a name.
She Stopped for Death, a little library mystery.
Oh, that's cute.
By Elizabeth Kane Basili.
She stopped for death.
Yeah, that's an odd reason to stop.
Dead and breakfast.
Yeah. All right. And this one I just thought was probably fine.
Okay.
The Bear and the Nightingale.
Huh.
Oh, I think I brought it up because of the Nightingale.
The Nightingale.
Yeah, this isn't the sequel.
Sequel written by that same guy who's rewriting the Huck Finn.
Oh,
right?
boy.
Sequel
But, yeah. This author, she's a debut author. It's a magical debut.
Ooh.
But they also include, so you'll probably like this if you enjoyed Naomi Novak's Uprooted. Aaron Morgenstern's The Night Circus, and Neil Gaiman's Myth-Rich Fantasies.
I do like The Night Circus.
Well, that's how good this book is.
Look out.
It's a combination of Naomi Novak, Aaron Morgenstern, and Neil Gaiman.
Huh.
So.
While we're on the topic of The Night Circus, have you read it?
No.
I think you might like it.
I haven't read it. Uprooted.
We put it in romance, which I guess there is a romance involved. I don't think that I would put it there. I think it maybe... Well, it's hard because
you could change.
It's like magicians and magic, but I don't know if it would really fit in like fantasy.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't know what to tell you,
it's
man.
It's hard to catalog it.
Sorry.
Anyway, I think you'd like it.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you think I'd like The Bear and the Nightingale?
Sounds like it. if you would like that.
I haven't read Uprooted
yet.
It
only follows that.
So,
okay.
Myth-Rich Fantasies by Neil Gaiman. And then we got two young adult.
Let's hear them.
Wind Witch, a Witchlands novel.
Wind Witch. The wind.
This is by Susan Dennard. The first book, I'm trying to find it. It was Truth Witch. The first book is called Truth Witch. So,
Truth Witch.
Yeah, Truth Witch, a Witchland novel. So Wind Witch is the sequel to Truth Witch, a Wind Witch.
The only criteria is that the word witch has to be used whenever possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Juice Witch.
Yeah.
That's a witch who serves, juicy juice.
Yeah.
So, but actually, the first book, Truth Witch.
Yeah.
That's the first book of Wind Witch. No.
I know that's the real title.
Yeah. Truth Witch is actually very popular.
Mm-hmm.
It has checked out a lot.
Truth Witch.
So I think people are going to be excited for Wind Witch. Why are you laughing, man?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's brainstorm three
Sea
quotes.
Witch.
What's it? Yeah. Storm Witch.
Storm Witch. That's a good one.
You like Storm Witch?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
about Day Witch?
Day Witch? Yeah, that's good.
It says even during the day.
Ooh, what about a witch who hangs out exclusively on the beach? She could be a sandwich.
I like it.
Thank you. I feel
kind of
bad about that.
I thought you were going to say Beach Witch. But...
Beach Witch?
But Sandwich is good too.
Sandwich, Beach Witch.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Desert Witch.
Yeah.
Jungle Witch?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Street Witch.
This has got...
The Street Witch is streetwise.
She's got savoir-faire.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, this has got franchise written all over it.
Yeah, Susan Denard, she knew what she was doing with this.
Call your agent.
I'll get on board once we meet Space Witch.
Oh, Space Witch.
Space Witch.
Yes.
Then we can get into all kinds of stuff.
That could end up being like the Moonraker of the Sea Witch.
Yeah.
Series.
She has to bring it down to grittier and go back to Hill Witch.
Yeah.
Okay. This is great. What are you doing there?
Great.
You're having problems with your microphone again.
Stop talking about my
I wish
microphone.
we had a microphone witch.
You're the one who always
mic
say
witch.
These people don't want to know how the sausage is made.
Ooh,
I'm just over here making sausage. You keep going.
Right.
You keep going.
Well, all right. Susan Denard has a new book coming out called Sausage Witch. It's about a witch that shows us how the sausage gets made.
She wouldn't dare.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Whew.
Should we stop with all these witch
the
jokes?
Stuff? No way.
All right.
No way. We'll bring it back for Halloween.
Okay. And then we have one more book, Roseblood by A.G. Howard. This is young adult. We also we've ordered both of these. The thing about Roseblood is, you remember how I was saying we've talked about how the fairy tales and all these retellings and everything?
Yes.
Well, I don't know, but this kind of counts. But it does it because it's a retelling of Phantom of the Opera. It's a Phantom of the Opera inspired retelling.
No, I don't think that does count.
So, but this person has written a Wonderland series, which has a bunch of different stuff.
Okay.
Boy, do you just want to switch places?
No, I'm fine. Just keep going.
That's not how the boom. Just
I know how it works.
look at mine.
Stop talking to me
Just
about
look
it.
at mine.
This is horrible.
But we're on you now.
Okay, well then I should mention this. I'm going to do advance notices, but I also want to mention local author DC Merceru, which I'm probably not saying that right. Her book Geronimo, which has been pretty widely publicized in the newspapers and around town. Geronimo.
Yeah.
Say Geronimo. Yeah.
Like the song.
Anyway, her book is in stock now. So
Ooh.
it's been out for a while, out being cataloged, and now it's here in our new book section. Yeah. So if you read about this in the paper, you're curious about it, we do have copies available to check out.
Do you think our listeners will have to go through the curtains of the waterfall to find that book?
Maybe.
That's from the song.
Yeah,
Geronimo.
I figured it was. I didn't know, but I thought odds were pretty good that it was. Okay, well, let me just look in my crystal ball given to me by the Sea Witch, obviously.
Okay, sure.
And drop a little truth witch on you here with...
You're a book witch, if anything.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to start large print. All right. So we have The Visions of Ransom Lake, which is book 1 in the Lake series.
It would have to be, yeah.
This is by Marsha Lynn McClure. We're going to be having this in March in large print. The cover is pretty ridiculous. Yeah. It's just a dude in like a black shirt, like loading a shotgun, but it looks really like somebody just snapped a picture like in the mall and it's not an impressive picture.
Okay.
Is all I'm trying to say.
Right.
At least the large print. You know, the large print covers are often weird versions of the real covers.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed
cover
that?
them. Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. I mean, it must be a rights thing. Like the different publishers don't have the rights, but sometimes they look crazy.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. Right. Those eyes you just expressed, those are crazy.
Yeah. Also in large print, Oh Hey. Now, I think you've read book 1 through 4 here in Mignon F. Ballard's Miss Dimple Kilpatrick series.
Yeah.
You've read 1 through 4. Okay.
But after she kills Patrick in the first book...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So this is book 5 in the Miss Dimple Kilpatrick series by Mignon F. Ballard. I've never heard the term mignon without filet before it, so I don't know. Miss Dimple and the Slightly Bewildered Angel.
Yeah.
Like they're not even
Do you need
trying.
help? Oh,
Yes. Did I have my keys? Did somebody see?
Hold on. Oh, you know what? This is the F train.
You know what?
I was waiting for
I'm not even supposed to be here, actually, if somebody could. Well... Anyway, October 1944, it has been a challenging season for Elderberry's favorite first-grade teacher, Miss Dimple Kilpatrick. A beloved former student was recently killed in the war. Her brother has become distant, and her friend Odessa, a cook at Phoebe's rooming house, has taken leave of absence to care for a relative. Still, when Dimple's librarian friend Virginia finds a young woman, Dora, on the library porch looking for a place to spend the night, soft-hearted Dimple brings her back to Phoebe's and offers her food and a warm coat. But when Dimple is trying to find her a place to sleep, the young girl disappears. I'm going to say right off the bat, that's too many characters.
That sounds like nonsense.
There's so many characters.
It sounds like I'm supposed to know who everybody is already.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. She takes her to Phoebe's.
Yeah, and I mean, you've read the first 4.
Yeah, I can't keep track of them.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mignon.
Yeah.
Might not be the best. All right. Let's hop over to standard print now.
Okay.
So these are going to be coming your way March 7th. We're going to have this. Now, if I remember correctly, thinking back to a previous episode, J.A. Jance is not a Muppet.
She's not a Muppet.
That's correct.
But we thought she was.
She's a full...
She's a human.
A human
If she was
character.
in a Muppet movie, she would be one of the human
like an
actors.
Amy Adams type.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, Michael Caine.
Tim Curry.
Is Michael... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is Michael
No,
Caine
I know.
in the
I guess
Muppets?
I was thinking like classic, like Muppet movie era, Great Muppet Caper.
But you said... You brought up Amy Adams.
Yeah. All right.
Can you not think of any of the
Just
actors
kinda-
that were in the original Muppet movies?
No, well, Diana Rigg was in Great Muppet Caper.
Okay.
Charles Grodin. I love those old movies.
Orson Welles.
Oh.
He was in the first one.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well.
That was like his last film.
Ugh.
Poor Orson Welles.
It's a good way to go out. Classic Muppets.
Well, yeah. Do you think if you died surrounded by Muppets, you would know what was happening the last few minutes of your life?
I think that you would probably be transported to a Muppet version of heaven. So
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's time to light the lights.
Yeah. So that's a possibility. Anyway, J.A. Jance back with her Allie Reynolds series. This is book 12 in the Allie Reynolds series. Man Overboard.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
I think I heard a body. Go overboard. I'm the woman in cabin 12.
10.
Darn it. Wow. You're really relieving me hanging.
Yeah,
there
woman
for a
in
minute.
cabin 12 is like, gosh, I wish my
Yeah,
name
the
would
woman
shut up.
Can
Can I get a new room, please?
you do something about the lady in cabin 10? She keeps screaming about a body.
Well, yeah, she thinks she heard a body fall overboard.
Well, that's ridiculous. All these sounds, they sound the same.
That's
You
what I
can't hear
told
anything.
her. Right. It sounds like the waves.
Should I talk to her?
Are you guys talking about me?
Oh, no. Here we go. Man Overboard by J.A. Jance. In the latest Allie Reynolds mystery from New York Times bestselling author J.A. Jance, Allie takes to the high seas with her husband. Well,
Yeah.
this has got to be like a parallel story to the woman in cabin 10, don't
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah, let's see.
It's too much. There's too much of a coincidence here,
Yeah.
I think, to ignore.
Yeah.
So-
Plus, we don't know if Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are on this boat at all.
They might be.
Yeah.
Oh, they might be.
What if the one who went overboard was Goldie Hawn?
Oh, no.
That's the body.
Yeah,
She's
boy.
fine. She's just going to have amnesia.
That's true. She doesn't have amnesia.
Yeah.
Debbie McCumber coming out with a new book. Oh, has it been a week already? Oh!
Do we have a gong, a drum?
I don't think we do. Debbie McCumber, If Not For You.
Ben?
No, that's the title of the book. If Not For You.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
If not for you, what?
An emotionally stirring novel that shows how obstacles can be overcome, differences can be strengths, and sometimes a choice can seem wrong, even though it is absolutely right. If Not For You.
Right.
Debbie McCumber.
Okay.
Coming to a store near you.
Boy, okay. In a few months.
And finally, new author on the scene here. Brand new.
Is this a joke?
Never. James Patterson is back
Okay.
in rare form with noted co-author David Ellis in the new smash hit. I'm assuming, since they all are.
Sure.
The Black Book. Oh, but I love this tag. Are you ready? How can you prove your innocence when you can't remember your crime?
Oh, boy.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Are you going to read that?
How can you remember your innocence when you can't I'm going to stop.
Yeah, probably.
Cry.
Being a cop runs in Bill Harney's Harney.
Harness.
I don't like that. Bill Harney. Being a cop runs in Billy Harney's family. The son of Chicago's chief of detectives, whose twin sister, Patty,
can't remember
also
the
followed in their father's footsteps. There's nothing Billy won't give up for the job, including
falling.
his life.
Falling apart all of the time. Man. That's what the song's called.
Oh,
The song's
no, I gotta
called
keep
Falling
going.
Apart All the Time.
I like it. Left for dead alongside his tempestuous former partner and a hard-charging assistant district attorney out for blood, Billy miraculously survives, but he remembers nothing about the events leading up to the shootout. So,
That's not his crime.
if he can't remember, How's he going to prove his innocence?
Oh, I don't know.
Boy,
Yeah.
I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I'm hooked on phonics for this book.
Okay.
So what do you got, New York Times wise?
Nothing. Everything's fine over here. No sausage being made. All the Light We Cannot See is down to 16 on the New York Times bestsellers list this week. How do you feel about that?
Well, it was gone for a while.
Yeah. Women in Cabin 10 down to 14.
Oh.
Guess what?
What?
Rogue One, a Star Wars story, the novelization, up to 11.
Wow.
So it's been here 2 weeks. That's longer than any of the Star Wars books I've seen.
That's relatively high.
So,
the movie's got a lot of good buzz. And like you said, I think there's a lot probably that you'll find in the book that didn't make it to the big screen.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish we could spoil everything and talk about some of the differences.
Yeah.
But we won't.
No.
Number 10 on the New York Times bestsellers list. Oh, I said luft.
We heard.
I said luft!
We heard. Shake it off.
All right. We're going to talk about the 99 luft balloons. Number 99 on the luft balloon count. Number 10 on the New York Times bestsellers list for hardcover fiction is The Wrong Side of Goodbye. Nick, goodbye.
Every week. You were right there.
Every week.
You were right there.
This is by Michael Connolly. Yeah.
We're back together again. So I think it's really important for us to goodbye.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I'm on the wrong
side. It doesn't
side.
feel so good, does it?
No. It feels wrong.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Number 9.
Goodbye.
On the hardcover fiction, Tom Clancy, True Faith and Allegiance. Oh, it's True Faith and Allegiance.
True Faith and Allegiance.
Yeah, I read it like Truth, Faith, and
Allegiance.
Yeah.
True Faith and Allegiance.
Yes, this is Jack Ryan Jr.
Oh.
Being played by Harrison Ford. No, did you see this in Jack Ryan's show coming to Amazon?
Yeah, John Krasinski. Yeah.
I guess that's what his career is now.
Well, I mean, it makes sense book-wise.
Okay.
But that's the thing with, like, Chris Pine. He's all like, hey, I'm super suave and cool and strong.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be an analyst. And John Krasinski's like, you totally buy him as like a CIA analyst turned.
He was almost Captain America.
Yeah.
So
that would have been interesting.
Yeah, he was almost Captain. And then I remember his name being on the list for Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was almost that.
Huh.
But they got another NBC TV
star. They did. Yeah.
Well, it's been a fun little talk about John Krasinski.
So, yeah.
He's married to Emily Blunt, who's in Girl on the Train, which is coming out on DVD the 17th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you tying that together.
Thanks, man.
Put that in a neat little bow.
Thanks.
Pretty impressive.
Number 8, Night School by Lee Child. Jack Reacher, still in the Army, realizes he never got his high school diploma.
No, he sure didn't.
So he's got to go back for night school.
Yeah, high school
meet a wacky cast of characters.
Yeah, sure will.
Yeah. Just get your GED.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back to school.
Yeah.
I
don't think they call it that anymore.
What?
GED.
Yes, they do.
I don't think so.
But we have a GED class here.
I don't think it's what it's called anymore.
Well, then what do I have?
I don't know.
No, he's investigating lead agents from the FBI and CIA.
All that and attending night school. Wow. Wow.
Number 7.
How does he do it?
The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer.
Hey.
Is it Meyer? Stephanie Meyer or Stephanie Meyer?
I think it's Meyer.
Okay. Stephanie Meyer.
That was off for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
it was on
she's
and off.
A specialist in
Hot
chemically
and
controlled
yes,
torture.
No.
Oh, you know what? J.K. Rowling was never on this list because Harry Potter is considered nonfiction, the Cursed Child.
Yeah.
So it's not on this at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we didn't talk about it.
She'll be back when the next Cormoran Strike drops.
Oh, yeah. When does that drop?
I don't know.
She's probably busy writing the sequels to Cursed Child and
yep.
She's
going in and changing the backstories for the characters in the Cormoran Strike series, so she can't be bothered.
Number 6, Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. It's a medical crisis. It entangles a black nurse, a white supremacist father, and a white lawyer. Oh boy.
The way you were like further was funny.
I'm sorry.
That's all.
Number 5.
That's why I laughed.
Number 5, No Man's Land by David Baldacci. Mm-hmm. Number 4, The Underground Railroad. Colson Whitehead, Nick's choice for the best book of 2016. Yep. The Underground Railroad.
I do want to clarify too that I did not hate that book.
Yeah.
As it always seems that I did.
All right. But
I gave it 3 stars. No, I thought they both were fine.
Okay. Number 3, Cross the Line, James Patterson. And only James Patterson.
Oh.
Sometimes when you want James Patterson, you want the real James Patterson. Yeah. And for that, pick up Alex Cross.
Yeah, not his new Jimmy imprint in the junior section.
Yeah, the kids' books, the Treasure Hunter series. They're not James Patterson Presents. They're Jimmy Patterson.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, Nick's second favorite book of 2016, The Whistler by John Grisham.
It's dropping. It's been number 1.
It dropped from number 1. Number 1 You ready to see what displaced John Grisham?
Yeah.
Number 1 is 2x2 by Nicholas Sparks.
Bizarre.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think everybody just got a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas and went out and bought that book?
It's possible. Though, to be fair, I did buy that book for your wife for her birthday.
Yeah,
I'm partly to blame for this.
So, yeah, that one copy put him over the edge.
They're like, we did it.
So
some idiot just bought this book for a friend.
All right, that's it. That's the New York Times Best Sellers list.
Okay.
We end at number 1, like we always do, every week, because there's no other books to talk about.
That makes sense. Maybe we should include some nonfiction.
Oh, yeah.
Sometime. I'm sorry.
Don't do this.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's a system. It works. Why don't we start including the combined hardcover and ebook?
Yeah, why don't we?
That's what you like, huh?
No, I don't like that.
Remember when we did that and we were like, where are all these books coming from?
Well, it just skews it.
Yeah.
You have like a $3 ebook up against a $20 hardcover. It's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
You know what? Right. It's not fair.
But for the
it's not
readers,
fair.
It's a great deal. It's wonderful.
And I will not stand for it.
When I bought the girls, I only paid $4 for it.
Yeah.
So
that's a good deal. That's a bargain right there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we've come to our spotlight then.
Yeah. It's not a spotlight. Is that what we call it? I always say segment.
Yeah,
segment. I'm a little confused.
Yeah, all right.
Do you have any music for this segment?
We're spotlighting stage to screen.
Yeah.
Do I have music?
Page to screen. Stage to screen would be Fences starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
You're right. That's good, but I love that drop. That was very good. All right, let's roll that music for the page to screen. All right, hit it. Page to screen.
On paper. And then they're on the screen. That's why we're going to talk about page to screen.
Anyway, so let's talk about the things that are coming out in 2017 that started as books, but are going to end their lives.
End their lives in film.
In film.
Yeah,
that's right. I know that you're probably on this list. I think you're probably most excited about 50 Shades Darker, 50 Shades of Grey Squeakquel.
Okay.
Are you excited about that?
It's not a squeakquel.
It's a second movie.
Does it star chipmunks?
Jeez, I hope not.
Gosh. That might be a little too risque for jokes. Anyway. No, I'm not excited for 50 Shades Darker. I mean, some people are. Good for them, not me.
All right.
All right. So these are movies that are going to be based off of books for 2017. Real quick, they don't technically count. This one, it came out last year, but I don't think we said it last year. Hidden Figures, it's going into wide release, or it just went into wide release on January 6th.
Oh, okay.
So technically that counts, but we're not going to count everything.
Yeah,
But Hidden Figures, the book is kind of new, I feel like. We just got our copy of the book, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that true? Right?
Yeah,
yes, because it was on, we just talked about it. So the book is just as new as the movie.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yep.
All right. Well, last year we had a lot of books or movies I wanted to see. Number 1 being The Jungle Book. This year, not so much.
Okay.
We'll start chronologically?
Sure.
All right. You tell me when you're excited about a movie. Ready? The first movie is coming out January 13th. That's Live by Night.
Oh, by Dennis Lehane.
By Dennis Lehane.
Interesting thing with this one. There's a sequel to this. I can't remember what it's called right now. But like I didn't realize that it was a sequel. I really wanted to read it, so I got it and I picked it up and was going to read it, and then it was like book 3, and I was like, "What?" So this is the first book in this series follows this main Coughlin is his name, follows this main character's like family, and he's sort of a supporting child character. And Live by Night is technically the second book in a trilogy and follows Joe Coughlin. I think Joe is his name. And then the third one, continues that story. But yeah, actually, I am looking forward to this one. I gotta say, I kind of like Ben Affleck's filmmaking.
It is Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Which
is a weird. I can't imagine we live in a world where like I can say that, but I do. I haven't seen The Accountant.
You're a big fan of Batman v Superman.
I want to see. No, I'm talking about like because he didn't he direct this as well. I think he did.
This is one of his directed ones.
Yeah.
Yes, his serious directorial.
Yeah.
By with Ben Affleck, Zoe Saldana is in it as well, and Scott Eastwood.
Yeah.
So that's All right. The second movie that we're going to talk about, ready?
Yeah.
It comes out January 27th. I know you want to go see it together.
I don't want to talk about it.
A Dog's Purpose.
No.
It's a surprising story of one
Don't
devoted
make me
dog
read
who
it.
finds the meaning of his own
don't
existence
wanna
through the
read
lives of the humans he teaches to love and
No,
laugh.
thank you.
This dog dies, and then is another dog
Yeah, I
with
can't
another
wait to
owner.
see a dog die a million times.
That's
It's
the
gonna be
worst
great.
part of owning a dog, and they've made a movie based off
Yeah.
of it. And they keep picking like
Yep.
the best looking dogs. Like I think he starts off like as a golden retriever,
Yeah.
and this one where he's with Dennis Quaid, he looks like a I mean, he's like a mutt, but he's got kind of like a border collie Saint Bernard look. Who don't?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna save people from a fire.
Yeah.
He's like a police dog at one point. Anyway, if you want to cry your eyes out, and Marley and Me didn't do that for you, A Dog's Purpose comes out January 27th with Dennis Quaid.
Okay.
Whew. So we're going to see that together. That's going to be like a friend day.
Let's go see it together.
A Dog's Purpose. We both have dogs.
Yeah.
The same age?
My dog is 7.
My dog's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're... Okay.
He's an old 8.
He's a young 8.
He's a crotchety old 8.
All right. 50 Shades Darker, February 10th, coming out the same day as the Lego Batman movie.
That's just in time for Valentine's Day? Question mark.
February the 14th is Valentine's Day. And that means
you
Valentine's
can thank
Day
the
is a
50
Monday.
Shades series for like giving a huge boost to ebooks.
That's true.
So
that's true. Well, I want to read it, but I don't want to have to go to the library.
That's exactly
and tell
right.
people I'm
That's a
reading
funny
it.
little trend there.
Yeah, it is a funny little trend, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So the next one I have on this list is Tulip Fever by Deborah McGough.
Now the thing with this one is sorry, I'm not feeling well. Oh no, Eric, I think I might have tulip fever.
Okay.
Oh no,
man, did I fall for that?
Oh, I got the tulip fever.
Oh jeez,
Oh,
I'm sitting here
no.
like, oh gosh, is he gonna throw
There's
up?
no cure.
Okay.
There's no cure. Someone get me to the best exotic marigold hotel quickly.
All right. Well, this has I can't say her last name. Alicia Vikander.
Sure.
All right. She's from Man from U.N.C.L.E., Jason Bourne, Ex Machina.
Okay.
She's dating Michael Fassbender.
Ah.
So, but this also has Cara Delevingne, who has the biggest eyebrows in Hollywood right now.
Look out, Lily Collins.
Oh, who's Lily Collins?
Lily Collins from like Mortal Instruments and Abduction with Taylor Lautner.
Oh, was she in Abduction?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got big eyebrows. It's like her thing.
Before I Fall. This is by Lauren Oliver. That's a young adult book.
Oh.
Stars Nobody I Know. So.
Okay.
So this is about a high school
Do you know
senior. I know we have it. She dies in a car accident that night. However, she still wakes up the next morning, and the next, and the next, and the next. So I don't understand how she's dead.
That's confusing.
Sam lives the last day of her life 7 times. Oh, until she realizes.
So it's the last. Because isn't there another one? What's the one that's kind of like that? Where there's like a crash and a teen girl like.
If I Stay.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are really similar titles and concepts.
Yeah, it is. Nice bringing that all together.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so The Sense of an Ending comes out March 10th, and it's a Booker Prize winning book.
Oh.
The book is by The Sense of Ending by Julianne Barnes. Are you not familiar with this?
No, I don't
Well,
know.
it won the Booker Prize, and you love the Booker Prize.
Oh, like the Man Booker.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Man Booker.
All right.
Number 6, I guess it's not numbers anymore. I'm going between 2 lists. The Shack by William P. Young is getting a movie with Sam Worthington.
I've never really. I don't.
Tim McGraw.
And Octavia Spencer.
Yeah.
Don't bury the lead.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
It's.
I always see The Shack. I guess I thought it was like a devotional book. I didn't realize that it was like a novel.
The guy, his daughter's murdered.
Okay.
And he stops.
This is a Christian book. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
he stops believing in God, and so he goes to the shack
okay.
that he used to hang out, or she was fine. I don't know. And he meets God, and God is 3 different people there, and they help him feel better.
Huh.
It's not a great book.
Huh. Have you read it?
Yeah, it's sap and lectures more
Okay.
than story. So I don't know. I mean, Sam Worthington doesn't have anything going on, so good for him.
Yeah. Boy, Terminator Salvation was not the meal ticket he thought it was
No.
going to be.
And yeah, oh geez. I'm
Just make that stop.
I don't.
Just press
A
mute.
commercial just started playing on my. That
Okay,
was
there we go.
exciting. Okay, so what's coming out?
Live theater, right?
Oh,
Just
March 31st, The Zookeeper's Wife. I didn't realize this was based on a book, but it is. The book is by Diane Ackerman. Zookeeper's Wife is starring Jessica Chastain, Danielle Brohl, and Joanne Haldenberg. So this is a true story in which the keepers of the Warsaw Zoo saved hundreds of people from Nazi hands.
Huh.
Yeah, because they end up building up like a zoo army of like lions and elephants to fight the Nazis.
Wow.
No, that's not happened.
Oh.
But if that's what the book was about, I'd definitely read it.
In Bedknobs and Broomsticks, she uses her magic to make all the suits of armor get up and fight the Nazis.
That's pretty good. Yeah, she's got the one with the bagpipe.
There's a page-to-screen adaptation we should cover right there.
Yeah, you mean we should just watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down. I love that movie.
Okay.
That's not John Cleese, though.
John Cleese.
I always thought that was John Cleese with Angela Lansbury.
Oh, now it's gonna make me crazy. I can't think of his
Sorry.
name. No, he played the dad in Mary Poppins too.
Oh, cool.
I can't. David Tomlinson.
All right. Well, on April 7th, Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Wow, I don't know.
This is another book that I've seen the cover of a million times, but
we do have it in our collection. This is in our juvenile collection, our junior collection, if you will.
I will.
Not young adult, but it's very popular. He has another book out called Angie and Me, Augie and Me. I can't remember. I think it's Angie and Me. So this is a kids movie coming out.
What is it about though? I don't know the story at all.
Let's see. Oh, it's got the kid from Room in it though.
Look out.
The kid has a facial deformity.
Okay.
It's about a boy's relationship with his parents and how they learn to grow from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sad.
That is sad.
Great. The Lost City of Z.
What is that?
It's a tale of deadly obsession in the Amazon. It comes out April 21st.
Okay.
1925, explorer
Spider-Man.
Percy Fawcett disappeared on the last of many trips he took to the Amazon in search of evidence of the lost civilization. Charlie Hunnam will star on the on-screen version of the story. So maybe it's about his last journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Tom Holland, who's the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that
Robert
him?
Pattinson of
Oh,
Twilight
boy.
fame.
Great. Finally.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's done watering his elephants, and he can come and be in this.
Yeah. A book you're excited for?
Yeah.
The Circle by Dave Eggers is coming out April 28th. You know
Actually,
what?
I am
I'm
excited.
going to say this.
Oh.
There are too many books to screen adaptations this year. I'm kidding. That's a
Okay.
thing people complain about with other types of movies.
No, I don't think that's a problem. Oh, you're making fun of me?
And other people.
Oh, okay.
Just
All right.
not just you.
Totally necessary.
So Dave Eggers. This has Emma Watson and Tom Hanks and John Boyega. Oh, John Boyega, is he
from Star Wars? He's
Finn? Yeah.
We read this as a book club book. I didn't really enjoy the book, but I think it will make a good movie.
Yeah.
And this is the second Dave Eggers adaptation starring Tom Hanks. The other being Hologram for the King, which was very good. Yeah. So.
Well, we'll have to take your word for that since nobody saw that.
I think
film.
it's just me and my wife saw that. And
yeah.
That's it. Tom Hanks sent us a personal thank you.
Yeah. Oh. He would too. If any actor was going to send a personal thank you to Tom Hanks. The Dinner by Herman Koch. I am so sorry.
Your mind.
That is another commercial.
I've read The Dinner by Herman Koch.
No, I don't know.
And I wasn't a big... Do you not know how to silence sound? Okay.
For some reason, Spotify...
Okay.
Just, it's...
Oh my gosh.
Are you controlling my Spotify?
How would I be controlling... Oh, wait. Is my mouse doing it?
Yes.
Is it really?
You vitally accessed my Spotify. You started playing Bare Necessities and then...
Don't we both have wireless mice?
No, I'm just using my pad.
Right. Anyway, The Dinner by Herman Koch coming out. This was a very popular book when it came out.
Uh-huh.
I read it.
Did you like it?
No.
It reads dark.
It is a little dark, yeah. I mean, I was underwhelmed by it. I guess what I like about it is that it's all sort of like it's over this dinner. Like all these horrible things come out and all this stuff happens like, over the course of this long dinner. So it's kind of an interesting setting. I don't see this as being like a big wide release movie. It seems be pretty hard to.
Well, it's coming out May 5th,
sell.
The same day as Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I'm sure it will do fine.
Yeah. Richard Gere and Laura Linney. Wow.
Laura Linney and Richard Gere.
Got those guys out of mothballs. And
Laura Linney
brought them back.
She was just in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Sorry, Laura. I think she wished she would have stayed in the shadows just a little bit longer.
Very nice.
Thank you.
May 5th, My Cousin Rachel by Daphne de Maurier.
Oh, wow.
Help me.
Wow.
Daphne
de Maurier.
Oh. What was that you were doing?
Rachel from Friends.
That was great.
Yeah.
So you kind of sounded like Owen Wilson there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My Cousin Rachel.
Rachel.
So many.
Oh,
wow.
Don't have time to read the book. Just go to the cinema.
Marley
Love
me.
it.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, Marley me.
Yeah, the dog.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's not fair.
No, it's not.
We were just very mean to some people.
Who we were?
Oh, Rachel from Friends.
Oh,
Owen will.
Anyway.
You have something to say about My Cousin Rachel.
My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier. Now, while I haven't read this book, I do enjoy Rebecca, which was made into a Hitchcock film. Very spooky, atmospheric kind of story. That's typically how du Maurier's writing goes, so I would imagine,
Well, this is starring
sinister story. Daphne
Rachel
du Maurier
Weisz.
knows how to write a sinister story set in a large, foreboding house. Yes, she does. Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to this, and I love Rachel Weisz.
This has already been adapted to film in 1952 and a miniseries in 1983.
Well.
But Rachel Weisz isn't in them.
No, probably
and
not.
that's a flaw of almost
young.
every film that you...
Very young.
Yeah.
Especially the third Mummy movie.
Because it wasn't Rachel
Weisz. They just recast that character.
Hey, we just
Who
added...
was that? Maria Bello. Oh, she was terrible.
Oh, burn.
She was like, no, I like Maria Bello. She's great on ER.
Why wouldn't you just say, Evie is off doing a research paper.
Yes.
And we're going to have a father-son adventure.
I feel like if Rachel Weisz, if all she had to do was be like, sorry, darling, I have to go, she would have done it. And then we would have not had whatever her name is. I keep thinking of her ER name. Maria Bello, yeah. Sorry, I do like another
I still haven't seen the third Mummy.
She killed the Mummy franchise.
Yeah, she's what killed the Mummy franchise.
The Rock tried, but it was really...
Jet Li's in that.
Jet Li is... Well.
Yeah. He plays what is the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor? Is that what I think that's what played by Jet Li.
Okay. And we just added these to the collection.
Yeah. I don't know if this really counts. This list is counting it. Huffington Post is counting it. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, a movie's coming out May 12th. So I think they're counting it because it's a King Arthur thing. But I doubt it's going to be like an adaptation of the book.
Yeah, you're probably right.
All right. Everything. May 19th. This is by Nicola Yoon. It's a very popular young adult book. It's coming out May 19th. It's a girl who's quarantined because she's allergic to basically everything. But guess what? She falls in love with the boy next door, who becomes the biggest risk she's ever taken.
It's got a good cast. I like Nick Robinson.
Who's Nick Robinson?
Well, he's from Jurassic World, for one, is where you'd know him, but he's lots of things.
Which one is he?
He's the boy.
There's two boys in Jurassic World.
The teen boy. The older boy.
Oh, you like him?
Yeah.
What else is he in?
Well, he was on Melissa and Joey, but he did that one. He did that one where they decide to go out and like live in the woods. I can't remember what it was called.
Into the Wild?
I don't know.
With Emile Hirsch?
No, that's not it.
Okay.
Anyway, I just got Anika Noni Rose in it, who's good. She was on, I like her from Bag of Bones, Stephen King thing. But she's also the voice of the Princess and the Princess and the Frog.
Oh, all right.
She was on Private Practice.
Okay. Boy, you know everything about everything.
Apparently, yeah.
All right, July 28th. This one I'm actually weirdly excited for. The Dark Tower.
What?
The Stephen King book is getting a movie adaptation. It's finally happening, starring Idris Elba as the man in... No, he's not the Man in Black. He's the gunslinger. Matthew McConaughey is playing the Man in Black, the bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just... Remember, I thought I would like the gunslinger, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But maybe the movie adaptation will make it good.
So The Gunslinger is the first book in Stephen King's Dark Tower series, which he says is like his greatest achievement. And people love it.
Yep.
I do not. And we have quite a few of the graphic novels based on The Gunslinger. So we should probably beef that up a little bit before this movie comes out.
Dark Tower?
Yeah, get the other graphics.
Yeah.
Because those are pretty popular.
Okay. Sorry, I skipped a few. June 2nd. The Adventures of Captain Underpants by Dave Pilkey. He's getting a movie, Captain Underpants, with Kevin Hart, Nick Kroll, Kristen Scale, and Ed Helms.
I love Nick Kroll.
Do you?
Yeah, he's so funny.
In what?
I don't know. He's good as like showing up in things. You know where I first saw him? That Caveman TV show. Do you remember that?
Oh, no.
Based on like the Geico Caveman.
Yeah.
He was in that, and everything he said was hilarious.
Wow.
And I didn't watch the
You're
Kroll
the
show.
only person on Earth who has ever talked about that Caveman show.
I didn't really watch the Kroll show, but whenever he shows up as like a guest on another show,
on Parks and Rec,
he's so he's so funny.
All right, well, I don't know who's playing.
I could take or leave Ed Helms.
Yeah, sometimes.
Not a huge Ed Helms fan.
He was funny when he first showed up on The Office.
Yeah, and then ceased to be funny.
Yeah. So The Adventures of Captain Underpants coming out June 2nd. That's probably going to be big. And we've got the books. Enough of the books, so we're going to be good.
It seems... is that still a thing? Because it seems like it's...
They still come out. Well, he's the same author as Dogman. Do you want them to make Dogman the movie?
Dogman. But I guess I just sort of thought that it was kind of not really a big deal anymore.
Kids still ask for it.
It seems like 10 years
Kids still check out for it.
By 10, I mean 15.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say this name. Valerian and Laureline.
Valerian
and Laureline by Jean-Claude Mazarise and Pierre Christin.
I don't know what this is, but
So
I love it.
I thought this was a graphic novel, but maybe it's not. It's a book. Either way, it's a book. Graphic novels are books. Shut up. Okay. But it's like this sci-fi thing. But the movie, and there's Cara Delevingne with her giant eyebrows. Actually, that Dane DeHaan was in Chronicle and also played Harry Osborn in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes, the very successful.
He's a weird-looking kid.
This is a graphic novel.
Okay. Well, for some reason, this graphic novel made the list, but it's directed by the guy who did Lucy, but also
In the Sky with Diamonds,
The Fifth Element.
the Lucy Show.
And I love The Fifth Element.
Is Chris Tucker going to be on it?
No, Ethan Hawke is.
Oh, in the Chris Tucker role.
I hope not.
Okay.
No one could fill that. So
No.
I saw a trailer for this when I went to see Passengers,
Uh-huh.
and it looks tripped out.
It's like Belgian
I can't wait. It looks insane, and I like
Belgian stuff.
insane sci-fi
like
every
the
now and then.
waffles.
Though I didn't see that stupid dog movie, the dog space movie,
Dog Space?
Jupiter Rising, Jupiter Ascending.
No, I didn't see Dog Space either.
Remember, he's like a dog. He's like, I have more in common with the dog than you, and she's like, I love dogs. I always have. He's like, well, all right then.
Oh, is that Channing Tatum,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hey,
And Eddie Redmayne. He doesn't want us
Yeah.
to talk about
Yeah,
that.
Eddie Redmayne does a lot of whispering in
Yeah,
that
he
movie.
does, I bet he does.
He only whispers or screams in that.
He went to the Nick Cage School
The
of
Nick
Acting.
Cage, yeah.
That's great.
All right, so Dark Tower is not the only Stephen King movie coming out this year. It is getting remade with nobody that I know.
Yuck.
So that's coming out September 8th. Why would it come out in September? Why wouldn't you have that come out in October?
I don't know.
Like October 8th and then have it keep playing for Halloween. Seems like a mistake. Maybe it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
People kind of like
The Tim Curry one?
yeah.
I can't
imagine anybody scarier than Tim Curry. If Tim Curry just busted out of your closet
Like,
right
hello,
now,
Eric.
I would scream.
Yeah.
I'd probably try to run through that door like cartoon style,
Yeah.
fall over, and just wait for it to end.
Yeah.
I'd be too scared to move.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do?
I would be like, I loved you in Clue. It was so good.
Yeah. He was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. He was in Home Alone too, with our president-elect. They were in the movie together.
Yeah.
So that's great.
He was in the Muppet Treasure Island.
Donald Trump?
No, Tim Curry.
Oh, Tim Curry. Okay, sorry.
Thanks for bringing it
Yeah,
here.
he's great, and he's like the best Long John.
Yeah.
Have
Did you ever see...
Have you ever been to Long John Silver's, the fast food fish place?
Did you ever see McHale's Navy?
No.
With Tom Arnold?
No.
And Tim Curry?
No.
I remember it being really funny as
I've
a
seen
kid.
the old show. I've
Yeah?
seen the sitcom.
What about Down Periscope with
Kelsey Grammer?
Kelsey Grammer.
No.
Have you watched that in a while?
No, I've never
Remember
seen
that
it.
being funny.
I've never seen
What
it.
about Sergeant Bilko?
No, I've never seen
with
that
Steve
either.
Martin?
I love Steve Martin.
Okay. The Mountain Between Us by Charles Martin.
Did you say Charles?
I said Charles. You
were
know
like,
I did.
Charles Marlin.
You know I did.
Who's Charles Marlin, Eric?
It's Charles Martin, The
Oh,
Mountain Between Us.
well, that
Idris
makes way
Alba
more sense.
will star in another major adaptation next year, this time opposite Kate Winslet, in the story of a pair marooned on a mountain after a plane crash.
Uh-oh.
And they have to
a
trust
soccer
each
team.
other and find safety because they're badly injured.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to fall in love?
Probably.
Look, if you're stranded with Kate Winslet and you look like Idris Alba,
Yeah.
you're falling in love with Kate Winslet, and vice versa.
Probably.
Yeah. It's kind of like Passengers, like...
Well, don't spoil
Well,
Passengers
no,
for
just
me.
the idea that's like, oh, Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, they're stuck together. Too bad for the both of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah. I do know.
if Jennifer Lawrence was stuck on a spaceship with me, she would be like, gosh, I gotta find the escape pod. I gotta find the escape pod. Skinny little twig guy.
Hey. Don't sell yourself short.
Okay, man. All right, this one I'm also kind of excited
You've
for
got
because
a
I
lot
kind
of nice qualities.
yeah,
And I think J Law would see and appreciate it.
Yeah.
You bug her because you don't want to talk about the X-Men all the time.
that's true.
You'd be like, what's Fassbender like? And she'd be like, oh, I got to get out of here. I'm so down to earth.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing in space?
What aren't I doing, right? Oh, I just tripped over that.
She does trip a lot.
Yeah, she does.
I'm excited for this book because I actually liked this book.
Okay.
I'm excited for this movie because I like the
Okay.
book. Murder on the Orient Express
Oh, okay, I thought it was
by
just-
Agatha Christie.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of her.
Daisy Ridley.
Also from Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Also played Finn. Just kidding.
Josh Gad.
Oh, no.
Penelope
No,
Cruz.
Penelope Cruz. Hello, I'm Penelope Cruz.
Johnny Depp.
Here is my ticket for the Orient Express.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
I
Wait. Oh, is he playing Poirot?
I don't know.
I was just going to say, how is he going to be in a movie where he doesn't have a crazy accent? But I bet he's going to be Poirot and have a crazy Belgian accent.
Yeah, have that
Be
little
silly.
mustache,
Yeah.
that Perot mustache.
What they don't want you to know is this is a sequel to Mordecai.
Oh yeah.
So
Kenneth Branagh's directing this.
Crazy.
He's best known for directing the first Thor movie.
Yeah, or Jack Reacher, Shadow Recruit.
Did he do that one too?
Yeah, he's the villain in it as well.
Those
are not the things he's best known for, by the way.
Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah.
What
Much Ado About Nothing.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
So
Michael Keaton is great in that movie, by the way.
He's also in Harry Potter.
Dogberry.
He's in the second one?
Yeah.
No. Yes, he's the second one. He's
is
the defense against the dark art teacher who doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
He's
Coral?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
He's not. Yeah. He's the second movies guy.
Cool.
So you like Agatha Christie?
Yeah.
Are you excited for like
I don't really.
What? Is that true?
I don't really. No.
Oh, I just got you a Agatha Christie box set for your birthday.
I hope that's not true. Although, who could say? Because I still don't have my present, so
okay.
It's impossible.
I just got it's shipping.
Impossible to
listeners,
know.
I got Nick a birthday present.
Yeah.
But it was out of stock until 2 days before his birthday, so it wasn't there for his birthday. He'll never. Hey, why don't you mention the extremely thoughtful birthday present I gave you a few days ago?
Yeah, that was only several days late, but that was Star Trek Voyager Elite Force on PlayStation 2, a game which we played in college. Not
me and Nick. No,
I
didn't know
Nick. You were a child at that point.
I wasn't a child.
How old were you?
When you were 18?
Yeah, in 2003.
2003?
2003.
I was 17.
That's why I would have been 2021. But
I wasn't a baby.
No, you could have played with us.
And I had my GED by that point. I could have been in school with you.
Yeah, that would have been great. No, you weren't. Anyway,
No.
we played. My whole floor played this game.
Yeah,
it was great fun. And now I have it on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, we live all those memories, but without any of the friends.
Back, just me by myself. Good job, Gil. There's no one here.
Anyways, Murder on the Orient Express is coming out on November 26th. November 22nd.
Yeah.
Sorry, I read that 2 as a 6 because they look very similar if they're upside down and you complete the circle.
Huh. You're right. Yeah, that's right after my... Maybe we'll do this for our wedding anniversary. Not you and me. Our anniversary is in September.
Who would Daisy Ridley be playing? Her name,
I don't know.
On both of these lists have shown up as maybe she's playing Agatha Christie.
Oh.
Telling the story.
Like, hello there. I must write all of this down and save it for my literary career.
I really hope Johnny Depp isn't playing... maybe he was cast as this before all that. I have to imagine that you would get like a murderer's row of like good actors for this, but then you get Johnny Depp and Josh Gad.
Why would you get Josh Gad?
I don't know.
Kenneth Branagh is Hercule Poirot, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer's in it? What? Now I'll go see it.
What, you weren't going to go see it based off of the other stuff?
I don't know. Josh Gad.
Yeah.
It just seems all wrong.
He's playing Poirot.
No, he's not. It's
yes,
Kenneth Branagh.
No, it's
Kenneth Branagh. Johnny Depp is playing someone named Ratchet.
In Clank?
So, no, not in Clank.
Let's see who. William Dafoe, Judi Dench, Johnny Depp, Josh Gad, Derek Jacobi, Mawan Kanzari. I've seen his name other places.
Yeah.
Leslie Odom Jr.
Look out.
Leslie Odom Jr. is Aaron Burr in Hamilton.
Connection.
Michael Pena, Michelle Pfeiffer,
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley as Mary Debenham.
Man, I'm gonna have Uptown Funk.
Wow, I'm excited now that Kenneth Branagh is playing Poirot.
Yeah,
he's good as an actor.
Yeah, he is good as an actor.
He was in. See, that's exciting. This list.
Yeah.
All right, you and we're gonna go see this movie.
Okay.
None of this your wedding anniversary crap.
All right, you can come.
Now you're excited. All right,
Yeah.
I'm glad we ended on a high note.
Yeah.
But we should probably end instead of just
great.
dragging on talking about the cast from this. William Dafoe. That's exciting.
Willem. Yeah.
Dafoe.
Yeah.
When I saw that he was in The Great Wall,
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see that movie then. Still
Thank
kind of
God
do.
for you, Peter.
Yeah.
That's all I think of.
Yeah.
I always
From
think
Spider-Man.
of the Green Goblin. Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
He's like freaking out.
Yeah. That's what I.
Yeah. Well, so what is your top contender out of there? Like, what are you most excited
all
about?
that. Jeez, what did I say first?
I don't know.
The Dark Tower. So it's the
Yeah, I
Dark
guess.
Tower versus Murder on the Orient Express.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I don't know. Let's go with Murder on the Orient Express because I've liked the book. Oh, but I know the ending. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a mystery for me.
you do.
When you're like, well, it was this person.
Uh-huh.
It's a twist.
Yeah, it's a lot of good. It's a lot of good options in here.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure we
Maybe
have all these
Dark
books now.
Tower.
We have to go in and.
Maybe I'm excited for Dark Tower because I'm hoping it will make me like the story.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Matthew McConaughey now, and
All
Idris
right.
Elba's super cool.
All right.
So he plays Shere Khan. All right,
Yeah.
we're done with this segment.
We sure are.
Wait, we got some listener responses.
Yes.
Do you have any up?
Hit me. No, I don't.
Okay, I do.
Okay.
Let's see what people are excited for.
Okay.
Joanne, Joann, Joann. Is that Joanne?
Yeah.
All right, Joanne.
It's not Joanne.
Joanne on Facebook says her husband and her have been eagerly awaiting The Circle and will be interested to see how they adapt Wonder to screen because her son loved that book so much.
Yeah, The Circle is, I'm sure it's going to have a lot of buzz. Yeah. It's a good cast.
Any of those that you think your wife, because this person mentioned their husband, do you think your wife will be excited for any of those?
Well, she likes Rebecca a lot, so she probably will want to see My Cousin Rachel.
Okay. And then, what do we got here? So we got we got Michael on Facebook also saying his son's going to be thrilled by it, but he's dreading the arrival of the Captain Underpants movie. And then we got one reminder about this. Lorene on Facebook says The Handmaid's Tale, or The Handmaid's Tale.
Right.
But that's actually on Hulu.
Yeah.
So that is being adapted. I said
right.
Adapted wrong. This has been an adventure with wordplay today.
It sure has, yeah.
So
that's fun.
Venture in
Fun
oddities.
with words.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right. So let's go into library news.
Let's do it.
What do you got?
Book clubs are currently reading, as we mentioned, The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, which is January 17th. And I've Got You Under My Skin by Mary Higgins Clark, which meets February 1st. Both of those meet at 3:30. We have copies of the book here. You can just come to one. You don't have to sign up for a million. Yeah. Just stop in, hang out with us, have some coffee, and get out of here.
Yeah.
You know. Movies, what do we got coming up movie-wise? We got our senior matinee on the 24th.
The Intern.
The fourth Tuesday of every month at 2 o'clock, we have a senior citizen matinee. We alternate between modern and classic. So this year we're showing The Intern, January 24th at 2 o'clock, starring Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway.
What's his name? The director. Quentin Tarantino had said the year it came out that The Intern was one of his favorite movies of the year and that he thought it should have won an Oscar for writing.
Interesting.
So,
our family movie, January 21st.
Don't say the
Saturday.
Title. I can't hear that
at
title
10:30.
anymore.
Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, Secret Life of Pets. I thought you were going to say Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet. No, that's a February. That's for Valentine's Day.
Oh, right, sure.
That's next month.
Secret Life of Pets. You saw the second half of that movie.
Yeah, I saw about 3/4 of that movie. Yeah.
Ooh, that's more than half.
It was a lot more than half.
And you loved it. You thought it was so funny.
No,
Josh Gad level hilarity.
Not good. No, I didn't
All right.
like it.
But your son
But you might.
Yeah, listeners.
Listeners.
Did your son like it?
He did. Yeah.
So
it was a hit.
And then you saw Trolls later, eventually,
We
right?
did. Yeah, that's the thing. We were going to see Trolls and it was sold out. So we were like, what are we going to do? Because he was all geared up to see a movie.
Yeah.
So we saw Secret Life of Pets, part of it. And then we did eventually see Trolls. Both were disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you.
But did he like Trolls?
No.
He didn't like Trolls?
No, he really wasn't into Trolls at all.
Okay. So, well, there you go. But Secret Life of Pets, he's like, I got a cat. I got a dog.
There's not nearly as much like music and color in Trolls as you would
I know.
think.
You think it would be. Everybody sold it as a musical.
Yeah.
And then you put Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick.
Yeah. Timberlake hardly sings.
Anna
I mean, he
Kendrick?
does like a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you get Justin
sings
Timberlake
like
and not
one
sing?
song.
Did Boo Boo sing in the Yogi Bear
I don't
movie?
think so. No.
That's a mistake, too.
No.